Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the 2014 Hewitt-Trussville Huskies football season. The Tim Floyd era kicks off tonight for the Huskies against Gardendale. I'm Zach Steele along with Mark Wright, and we're going to be bringing the action all season long. Mark, hopefully it's going to be fast and furious.
Well, it's going to be no huddle, Zach. You got a chance to watch the scrimmage, and up and down the field they scored, almost 50 points in 4 quarters. So, yeah, it's going to be fast and furious. Hopefully the defense can hold up, but we got a lot of returning starters there. Deontay, Bailey McElwain, a few other key starters returning. Offensive side, what are you going to see?
Well, the offensive side, it's going to begin and end with Zach Thomas, who will be a starting quarterback this year. He split time last year as a sophomore. Thomas looks much more poised, much more athletic. He's a playmaker for the Huskies, and he's going to have to be. He's really what's going to make this offense go. Kyle Moore back, an experienced wide receiver / running back. A lot of good young talent on this team. They're going to play a lot of sophomores. We're just interested to see what's going to happen. And, again, the opponent tonight, the Gardendale Rockets, a team we've played in the past. The Huskies beat them 31-14 last year. And, you know, Mark, what do we know about Gardendale?
Gardendale's got some key returners also. They lost their quarterback. He was a senior. They didn't have anybody else taking snaps last year that I saw in the stats. But they're returning a good running back, a good receiver, and also their defense. They've got a linebacker and a safety they're returning that are really good also.
Well, Gardendale, of course, a 6A opponent. The Huskies up to 7A, basically in the region of death, we're going to call it, with Hoover, Mountain Brook, Tuscaloosa County, Vestavia Hills, all the big names in high school football in Alabama. That's who the Huskies are going to have to tangle with week in and week out, not to mention non-region foes, Gadsden, Clay Chalkville down the road. It's going to be a tough season, and we're going to see what we're made of pretty quickly beginning tonight with the Gardendale Rockets. We'll be back with some more info, and we'll have the national anthem for you, and we'll get ready for kickoff. We'll be back in just a few moments on Husky Television. Hewitt-Trussville Huskies. Nice crowd on hand here tonight.
And we didn't mention this in pregame, but we're on the countdown for the games at Jack Wood Stadium. Looks like probably at least maybe 3 this year. Is that
3
what you're
more
hearing?
games. Apparently, we're trying to get into the new stadium by homecoming. I believe that's going to be the Oak Mountain game in October.
And, of course, Clay Chalkville will be here this year, last game of the season. It'd be nice to get a win against them in the new stadium, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. Nice way to christen the new place. Bittersweet for a lot of folks around Trussville. You know, this stadium has a lot of sentimental value, but that new stadium sure looks nice.
Yes, it does.
It's kind of like parting with an old vehicle.
That's right.
Folks, we'll be back with the kickoff in just a couple of moments. This is Husky Television.
The Hewitt-Trussville Huskies would like to thank the following sponsors: Bryant Bank, Massey & Stotzer, First Baptist Church of Trussville, Faith Community Fellowship, Carroll Pharmacy, the Leslie Law Firm, Argo Animal Clinic, Leo Russo Building Company, Energy Systems Southeast LLC, Trussville Vision Care, Trussville Area Chamber of Commerce, Complete Cleaners. Again, thank you for sponsoring the Hewitt-Trussville Huskies.
Devin Reed and Jarian Street back deep for the Huskies. One thing we've talked about that we've noticed, Mark, a lot more team speed for the Huskies this year, we feel like. So we'll see what these two guys have back here as we're just about ready to get this thing started. The Floyd era is underway for Hewitt-Trussville. It'll begin with a touchback. Jarian Street will take it about 5 yards deep. The Huskies will start from their own 20-yard line.
Huskies will put the ball in play. 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. We mentioned Zach Thomas, the quarterback for the Huskies this year, got a lot of playing time last year, usually in running downs. I'm very excited to see how he fits into this offense.
Well, one thing I noticed in the scrimmage, he can really throw the football as well. Footwork looks a lot better than it did last year, just growing as a quarterback. Thomas will hand, actually he'll fake the throw, and he's got his man Dalton Meadows wide open. He'll take it up to about the 36-yard line.
And here we go, going quick. Dalton Meadows with a first down catch, about 13 yards. 16 yards.
And this is what we wanted to see. The Huskies come right up. Here's Thomas. Looks like a little run pass option. He's going to flip it out. Oh, nice catch by Streeter, and a bigger hit on the corner. That's Juan Jackson laying the wood to Darian Streeter. Nice job to hang on to that football.
That play very reminiscent of the Nick Marshall touchdown.
Yep.
The last touchdown against Alabama they scored before the long run.
This time, they give around the corner. That's Noah. And we're going to call him Noah mostly all season because his last name is Igbenogany. Might call him Iggy, might call him Noah. In any case, he doesn't get anything on the sweep, and it'll be 3rd and 2 for the Huskies. And this may be Zach Thomas keeper territory.
I believe so. That'd be a great call.
Huskies break the little semi-huddle quickly. And it will be Thomas. And they got a lot of penetration, and he's going backwards.
96.
And we got a flag down across the field here.
Let's see if we get bailed out on this.
Unsportsmanlike against Gardendale. Somebody said something over there on that far sideline because the flag came in very late from one of the officials over on the far sideline. So somebody was jawing. But we'll take it.
Yes, sir. Back to the line quickly. Noah split out wide along with Dalton Meadows closest to us.
They'll send more in motion. Thomas in a heap of trouble. He's going to break a tackle and another and make something out of nothing. He'll pick up about 5 yards, maybe 6.
Looked like they were trying to set up a little bubble screen there, and it was broken up by the Gardendale defense.
Gardendale's really pressing, moving up to stop these short passes. They're going to hit him over the top here shortly. Thomas will give to Streeter. Tries to break a tackle. He's hit hard, and he's going backwards. Got spun around. I called him Streeter. That's Street. Big Owensby makes the stop, and he's going to lose a yard.
3rd down and 6.
Little bit of trouble running the football here early for the Huskies. And the Huskies will call a timeout here, and we'll take it with them. No score, 9:34 left to go in the first quarter. This is Husky Television.
At Bryant Bank, we focus on you. You'll never have to worry about being just another number in the system. When you're a member of the Bryant Bank family, our Bryant Bankers will work to understand who you are, where you want to go, and how we can help you to get there. We're big believers in developing relationships with our customers, and we value friendships we make along the way. Bryant Bank provides unbeatable service and legendary results. Bryant Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
They'll send Moore in motion. Back to throws Thomas. He's going to sit on it. It's intercepted, and it's going the other way. He's going to take it to the house unless Zach Thomas can get to him, and he won't. Touchdown Gardendale. A batted ball goes for a pick six.
I think that's the Quay Houston. Demetrius King.
Going to be another flag down the field. We'll see what this is. Maybe we'll get a block in the back to bring this one back. Officials having a long conversation about this.
Zach tried to squeeze it in there in double coverage and got tipped up and right into the hands of the defender.
Well, it looked like a little squat route that they throw. You just run out 5 yards to the sticks and turn around, and I'll throw it to you. The touchdown will stand. And another penalty against, don't know what that one is.
Penalty flag and a sideline warning against Gardendale.
Sideline warning. Didn't look like the normal sideline warning signal.
Sideline interference on Gardendale.
Sideline interference on Gardendale.
It's interference. You'd have thought that would have been during the play, not after the play.
Well, the Gardendale sidelines had 2 penalties already in this one. One for an unsportsmanlike and then one for a sideline penalty. They will assess that on the kickoff. And that one's up and good. So we'll take a break. 9:17 left to go in the first quarter. Gardendale 7, Huskies nothing. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
So since this hurry up, no huddle thing is working out so good at Auburn and Hewitt-Trussville, Dr. Steele's decided to come up with his own eye care version.
How's that going right now?
So I figured since this Malzahn offense thing works so well, why not put it in our office?
So you're not taking this Malzahn coffee thing a little too far, are you?
What do you mean? Do we move more rapidly? Absolutely. Am I drinking too much coffee and chewing too much double bubble? Maybe. Guys, what are you doing? We don't huddle.
Is it innovative? Maybe. Unorthodox? Yeah. But sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out, I guess.
So how long do you think this will last?
Till the end of football season.
Boo! Well, we'll see if we can get a return out of this one. Most likely. Gardendale will fake the onside kick. A little run up.
I would think this will fall right around the 10-yard line based on his last kick. Let's see. Nope, lower kick.
A little bit of a line drive. Oh, boy. Not what we want to have happen. See if we can get him out there.
Over there.
We're going to get a block in the back.
Yeah, sure did.
Block in the back at about the 12-yard line. Grayson Cash would be the guilty party. That was a no-doubter.
Yes, it was. And it's going to put us around the 6-yard line, I guess.
Well, ought to be half the distance, so
7.
yep.
Yeah.
6 or 7. 6, we'll call it the 6.5, split the difference. So the Huskies will start deep in their own territory.
And you just mentioned Grayson Cash. He's now in the game right here in the slot.
Thomas on the zone read. He's got a little room to run. He'll get down at about the 15-yard line.
Making the stop for the Rockets, number 7, Justin Fillmore, and number 6, Juan Jackson. By gaining 8 yards, it'll bring up 2nd and 2.
Streeter this time is going to turn it, cut it upfield. Street across the 25, breaking his tackle, and up to the 32.
Had a 22, 23-yard run there by Street, showing a lot of power too, making probably 5, 6, 7 yards after contact.
And we'll see if the fatigue starts to set in here. Street up the middle again for about 6 or 7.
Taking the handoff for the Huskies, number 5, Jerry Street.
So far, Jerry Street getting most of the carries tonight. We did not see him last year.
Nope.
He's a junior this year.
5 yards, it'll bring up 2nd down and 5.
Very high on this young man. Thomas back to throw here.
Oh,
It's like he's got Moore on the wheel route with a big catch. Moore's got some room, and he's going to go. Kyle Moore strolls in for 6.
No flags and a huge block by Dalton Meadows right there.
Dalton Meadows clears the way for Kyle Moore. Easy pickings for the Huskies there, and that's that quick strike that the Huskies are looking for. Was the old wheel route that you see a lot in this offense.
And for the extra point for the Huskies, number 13, TJ.
TJ on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied quickly with 7:57 left to go in the first quarter. Huskies 7, Rockets 7. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Husky Television.
Imagine your life without power. Imagine compromising the safety and security of your family. Now imagine having a reliable source for virtually uninterrupted power with an automatic Generac Power Systems generator from Energy Systems Southeast. When the power goes out, life can go on. For more information, contact Energy Systems Southeast, the industrial distribution center for Generac generators.
Kick this one a little slowly taken by Hicks at about the 20. Looking for a lane. Got a little room, and he'll take it up to about the 33-yard line where Gardendale will start. Considering the 10-yard penalty, that's really not a bad place for the Husky defense to start their initial series of the ball game.
Good coverage by the kick team. That's one thing that stung us in the
Several
past.
times last year.
Giving up several long runs on the kickoff.
All right, one guy to look out for is number 49 on the Husky defense, Bailey McElwain. Inside give. Whoa, big stick. That's number 4. Sorry, that's Houston. Houston was the carrier. Jalen Williams just comes up and pops him. Jalen's a junior linebacker, playing in the middle. A big hole this time.
Big hole.
Room to run. Deontay will come up and bring him down at the 48-yard line. Houston,
I like having Deontay back there, but one thing, I don't like him leading the team in tackles like he did last year. That
absolutely.
means they're breaking through that first, second line.
little rotation for the Huskies here. I believe that's Hicks in the backfield. Not a great snap. They're going to pitch this one out, and he's hit hard and going down.
Tanner Harwell, number 46, leading the Huskies on that.
Tanner Harwell. And then Devin Reed comes up to clean that one up, too, at the end. Lost a yard. So, again, Gardendale behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw this time. It's going to be a middle screen. A little room to run. Still on his feet. That's Austin Hicks.
Making the stop for the Huskies.
And Hicks is a guy we remember from last year. Good looking receiver as well as a running back.
Yeah, leading returner as far as rushing yards, 595 yards last year.
Huskies got a lot of guys up in the box here.
Taking the handoff for the Rockets, number 3, Daquan Houston. Making the stop.
Daquan Houston on the carry that time. He's going to get about 6 there. And that'll take us to the Heat timeout here in the first quarter. We'll take a 30-second break. This is Husky Television. All right, we're back here. Going to be a second down and about, we'll call it a long 3 for the Rockets here. Back to throw. A little bit of pass pressure and a hold that they don't call. The pass is incomplete.
Pass intended to number 29, Peyton Irwin.
Peyton Irwin was the intended receiver from Cups that time.
They'll bring up 3rd and 3.
So 3rd and 3 here. Almost a 3rd and 4.
We did mention in pregame, not sure on who the quarterback for Gardendale is going to be, and you mentioned Zach Cups. He's a junior, so probably didn't see him
Cups
last
back
year.
to throw again. Going to get a little pressure. This ball is tipped away, batted away.
Jason Williams with a nice play there to break that ball up.
Intended for number 8, Blaze Lovato. Ball's incomplete. Defending on the play, number 4, Jalen Williams.
Jalen Williams.
Jalen makes a nice play here. It's 4th and 4 here. 4th and 3. And Gardendale's going to go for it. Probably out of the range of their kicker here. Watch the hard count, they're saying. And they're going to roll Cups this time. Rolls to throw. This ball's way too high. And the Huskies will hold here on defense. Nicely done that time by the Huskies, Mark.
A little surprising to me they didn't. It would have been a long. It would have been about a 42-yarder, but looked like to me the kicker's got a pretty good leg. Put the first one in the end zone, so I'm not sure on his accuracy though.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, the thing I'm surprised about on that play, it's pretty low percentage pass play, a rollout play against your body. Pretty hard thing for a seasoned quarterback to do, much less a guy who's starting his first ball game. Thomas will keep. Got a little room to run. Thomas will have about 8 yards.
Quarterback keeper number 14, Zach Thomas. Making the start for Gardendale, number 17, Caleb De Silva. And number 6, Juan Johnson, making 7 yards.
Thomas going to run this time. Trying to get to his first down. I believe he will have his first down as he crosses the 35.
Thomas on the quarterback keeper again. Bringing him down.
Fillmore makes the tackle
Fillmore.
for the Rockets.
Gain 3 yards. Good for a Husky. First down.
Huskies are up quickly again. Thomas this time is going to swing it out. Got Kyle Moore. A little bit of room, slips and falls at the 39-yard line. He's trying to make a cut back there.
And we mentioned Kyle Moore as leading receiver coming back. That's part of the reason why last year a lot of screen plays, a lot of short passes to Moore.
Well, he's sure-handed, and he can make people miss. They'll send Street in motion. They will fake the give to him. Thomas, big hole, and he's going to have about 5-6 yards. Very close to another first down. It'll be 3rd and a short 1 here. And that's going to be an offside penalty on Gardendale.
That hurry up, that's where it gets you. Oh, whoa. I don't know about that. They're calling procedure. I don't know what that's
Actually, that
for.
looked like a delay of game penalty. I don't know what that was.
I did not see that coming.
Not sure about that one. Well, a third and very makeable one now becomes a little bit tougher 3rd and 6 here for the Huskies. See what they dial up.
Meadows is wide open down the field.
Oh,
The ball had a little bit of heat on it to,
Yeah,
to Iggy right there.
Huskies appear to be going for it here on 4th and 6. Interesting. Hard count. And actually, they're going to drop Thomas back in punt formation. And he'll just kick it away, get a pretty good roll, and roll out of bounds at about the 24-yard line. So a phantom penalty kills a Husky drive. And we're still tied at 7-7. We'll take a quick 30-second break. This is Husky Television. Going back to that penalty, Mark, and we'll talk about it after this play. Cups is going to keep, and he is going to be hit hard and driven backwards. Breaks the tackle, however, for a moment. And he'll get up to about the 26-yard line. But we saw a Gardendale defender clearly offsides as the Huskies hurry up, and then somehow the penalty gets called against the Huskies. I'd love some clarification on that. Cubs picks up a tough 3 yards as he broke Williams' tackle in the backfield. Inside give this time. Not much doing there.
Zach, back to the penalty. Kind of reminds you of the blind side when Michael Orr takes the guy all the way down the field and they throw the flag and his ref, what was that? Was it a late hit? What was it? He goes, I guess it's excessive blocking. So I guess maybe that was going too fast. Maybe that's what that penalty
Yeah,
was
could
for.
be. Speeding ticket, I suppose. 3rd down and 6 for Gardendale. We'll see what they try to do here. Cups will roll the pocket. Got a man wide open in the flat, and he's going to make his catch and step out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Going to run Dalton Meadows off the field here as Gardendale hurries a bit to get to the line of scrimmage. Hard count. They're going to swing this one out, and he drops it.
They came back to Hicks again. The man you mentioned earlier, he's a big part of their offense last year.
Hicks just tried to run that time before he had the ball and puts it on the turf, incomplete. And it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Rockets. Cups in the shotgun, and he will send Hicks in motion. And he is going down this time with
Got a flag there. I don't know.
a penalty flag to boot. Looked like holding right in the middle of that scrum. McElwain and Harwell meet at the quarterback. Oh, and they're going to get the Huskies with a face mask.
I was afraid that's what it was, but I did not see that at all.
That's one of those, it's just unfortunate. So, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Be 2nd down and now a 2.
It's a lot different from second to 17.
Yep. Cups is going to keep, swing it out actually. Got a man open, makes a man miss. And Jalen Williams will be there to clean it up, but not before they pick up a 1st down.
One thing so far on on defense that I noticed. They hit really, really big cushions on the short passes.
Huskies are in it's like a 3-4 defense. They're going to swing this one out, and this one's blown up. Devin Reed blew that one up.
Number 3, Blake Osborne.
I'm sorry, that's Blake Osborne making that stop. Yeah, I think it is too. They're calling him the wrong thing in the PA booth there.
Play loses 6 yards. It'll bring
Of course,
up
last year we were calling Devin's name on offense.
Yep.
Shared time in the backfield running the ball.
And they're going to get the Huskies with a jump in the neutral zone and give them 5 yards back.
Calls encroachment against the Huskies.
So some of the calls have been strange tonight, Mark, but a lot of penalties so far in the first quarter for the Huskies. Something that you kind of expect the first week of the season.
Especially new coaching staff, new schemes and everything.
Cups back to throw. Huskies bringing pressure again. He's going to throw up high.
He went out of bounds.
And he's out of bounds. And they're going to get a penalty.
He went out of bounds and came back in. I don't know how that could be a penalty.
Well, I'm wondering if this is an offensive interference because Hicks was doing a lot of shoving himself. Pass interference against the Huskies. Wow.
Yeah.
Didn't see that one.
No, I did not.
So give Gardendale a first down to Husky 31. Big hit that time. Wow.
Tanner Harwell up the gut. Big hit in the backfield.
Oh, my goodness gracious. They're going to get a celebration penalty against Harwell. And you got to be kidding me at this point. You have got to be kidding me at this point. Unbelievable.
You can see the referee holding his arms up, kind of like he's flexing.
Yeah.
That's what Tanner did right after he hit him. And it was a quick one, so it's not excessive.
Unbelievable. I mean, let the kids have a little fun. They're never going to get to do this again, most of them, after high school's over. A lot of noise from the Husky crowd here. Inside give, nowhere to go for Mr. Jackson. He might have a yard. Time ticking away here in the first quarter. Full house backfield for Gardendale, and they will give inside to Jackson. He's got a little room up close to a first down. Well, we'll start this 3rd and 1 down the other end of the field. That's the end of the first quarter. We're tied at 7. We're tied at 7. This is Husky Television.
Faith Community Fellowship is a proud sponsor of the Hewitt-Trussville Huskies.
All right, so we'll start the 3rd quarter. 3rd down and 1 for Gardendale. Probably a little less than 1. Looks like about a foot here. And they go heavy in the backfield. 2 offensive linemen back there. They're going to roll the pocket. Cups throws. He's got a man open, and he is in for the touchdown. So the Rockets answer back. aided with a little help from the guys in stripes. But most importantly for the Rockets, they kept the Husky offense off the field and gave their defense a little bit of rest. Extra point is up and good. We'll take a quick break. It's Gardendale 14, Hewitt Trustful 7.
Argo Animal Clinic is a proud sponsor of the Hewitt Trustful Huskies.
All right, we're back. 11:53 left to go in the first half. Gardendale leading the Huskies 14-7. Let's see if they get Gardendale with an offside penalty here. This ball is kicked off and taken in the end zone for a touchback. Reed couldn't quite field it without his back foot in the end zone, and the Huskies will take over on their own 20-yard line. And Mark, first impressions.
Well, the defense they didn't play bad last drive. We had several big plays, but penalties killed us on that drive. Offensively, looking pretty good. First drive, of course, they kind of stacked it on us, but last drive over the top to, I can't remember who that was now. It was Kyle Moore.
Kyle Moore. A little reverse play. Looks like that's going nowhere. He's going to fumble it out of bounds. And that play is going to lose about 6 yards. Huskies tried double reverse there. And Gardendale was all over it.
Making the stop for the Rockets, number 17, Caleb Cazzola.
And you mentioned Deontay, of course, playing both ways. He's out there right now, along with Devin Reed, who's been playing defensive back, and Dalton Meadows.
Dalton
all
Meadows.
Three. Yeah.
They'll send Meadows in motion. Thomas back to throw. The fake, got a screen pass set up to Kyle Moore. Trying to get a block, and he won't get much of one as he picks up a couple yards.
They gain 4 yards and bring up 3rd and 14.
So 3rd and 14, and the Huskies really need to pick something up here. Because we hate for the defense who's just been out there for 13 straight plays to go right back on the field.
Especially where they get the ball, Gardendale right now.
Thomas back to throw. And there's pass interference down the field, something terrible. Thomas trying to make some plays with his leg. He's tackled out of bounds. At about the original line of scrimmage. And the Huskies will be forced to punt this one away. I tell you, I saw a pass interference on this pass route. The guy's hitting him 15 yards down the field.
And it's the same back judge that threw the flag on us earlier.
So Thomas will punt this one away. Nice line drive. It's going to roll and roll and roll, and he's going to try to pick it up. He does. Take it to about the 40-yard line.
Almost a 50-yard kick with the roll at a 10-yard return. Puts Gardendale in business on the 40-yard line.
Making the stop for the Huskies, number 34, Dalton Meadows.
Well, we'll see what the Huskies defense can do here. Down 14-7 here. They really need a stop. Cups in the shotgun. Man in motion, and they're going to give inside. They're on a penalty play. It's going to take it up the middle for a big run, but it looks like it's going to come back. Deontay will tackle him. Not enough men on the line of scrimmage that time, it looked like to me. Both officials called it on either side. So that big run all for naught, and they'll back him up 5 yards. Cup signaling his play to his lineman. He's up with it. He's going to be back to throw. He's looking. He's got a little bit of pressure now, a lot of pressure, and he's going to go down.
Tanner Harwell.
Harwell.
Through there. No, that's number 40, not 46. Is that Blake Geyser? Blake Geyser. I thought it was Harwell at first.
Blake Geyser came flying in. Gardendale's got to get all the way out to the 50 for a first down here after that big play.
No flag on that.
Second and 27.
Hard count from Cups. And he's back to throw here. Little screen, middle screen pass. And he'll get out to about the 38-yard line here.
Jalen Williams is slow getting up.
So we'll take a quick commercial break while they look at Jalen. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Husky Television.
Carroll Pharmacy is a proud sponsor of the Hewitt Trustful Huskies.
All right, we're back. 3rd down and 12 for Gardendale. They'll have 3 wide receivers to the bottom of your screen. And they're going to draw the Huskies offsides with a hard count. So a more makeable 3rd down and 8 coming up.
Causing encroachment against the Huskies. That'll bring on 3rd down and 8 for the Rockets.
A little anxious there on the front line.
Cups back to throw. Got some pressure. Gonna swing it over the middle. Got a man open. That's going to be good for a Gardendale first down. Zamato makes the catch. And that's a huge 3rd down conversion.
It was, yeah. A little rollout pass, throwing back across, and hit him right in the number.
Huskies had him 2nd down and 28. And the Rockets will huddle here. Break their huddle into the shotgun. Huskies walking some guys up. They're going to give an inside give, and he's got some room to run. Breaks a tackle and another, and he's on his way.
That's Hicks. No, it's not. Hicks is number 1.
And another about a half a dozen flags come out after that play, and we'll see what the flag is. Houston takes it in for the touchdown, about a 48-yard run. We'll see what that's about. Well after the play was over, and now they're talking about it. After the play, personal foul against the Huskies. So the touchdown will stand.
Cause a dead ball, personal foul against the Huskies. It'll be enforced on the kickoff.
They'll assess that one on the kickoff, and Gardendale looking to go up 21-7 here. And Mark, one of the dangers of the hurry up, no huddle is if you don't make first downs, you put your defense back out on the field.
They've been out there a lot. Into the first quarter and second quarter.
Extra points up and good. It's 21-7 Rockets with 8:20 left to go in the first half. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Husky Television.
Leo Russell Building Company is a proud sponsor of the Hewitt Trustful Huskies.
My guess is this one's going through the end zone.
Maybe even through the uprights.
And
No, it's no good. It's wide right.
wide right on the kickoff. So the Huskies take over at their own 20, and they really need an answer here with 8:20 left to go.
Huskies will put it in play 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Last drive kind of got in trouble with that double reverse, getting blown up and putting us in a hole when they're near the 10-yard line or so. Let's see what we come up with right
Street will be in the backfield with Zach Thomas. He'll take and he will give to Street. trying to get to the corner. He's going to lose yardage, trying to get back upfield. And he will get back to about the 19. So give him about a 1 yard loss here. Not a lot of push right now for the Husky offensive line.
Defensive line as well.
Thomas back to throw. He's going to draw. A little bit of room to run. Gets to the outside, slips down after a gain of about 4 or 5. Third down, we'll call it 6 here. Thomas will keep. Got some room to run. Thomas breaks a tackle, and he's up across the 40, and a Husky first down.
Nice 15-yard run there by Zach on the option.
Huskies are right up on the line of scrimmage again. Thomas will, this time.
That was open.
Thomas going to keep, and he's going to get a close to another first down.
One thing I've noticed is our receivers are open deep.
That's that little run-pass option play. And Gardendale's going to take a timeout here. They are on their heels and pretty much on skates at this point. And they will take the timeout, and we'll take it with them. 7:05 left to go in the first half. Gardendale 21, Huskies 7, but the Huskies driving.
The Leslie Law Firm is a proud sponsor of the Hewitt Trustful Huskies.
All right, back here at Jackwood Stadium, second down, we'll call it 1. Huskies quickly up to the line of scrimmage. Kyle Moore will try to get to the corner. He'll have his first down on a penalty play. See if they get the Huskies for a hold here. Holding against the Huskies. And I didn't see that one either.
I didn't either. The only good thing about it is we get to play second down again. But instead of second and 1, it's second and 11. Would have been a first down there by Kyle.
So it's Moore in the backfield with Thomas. Back to throw. Throws over the middle and a little bit behind his man. And incomplete. That was Grayson Cash, the sophomore. To throw a little bit behind him, and he can't pull it in. So it's third down and 10 now for the Huskies. And what looked like a promising drive may be stalling again from another penalty.
Now, I'm keeping my eye on Noah. He's split out closest to us, number 12. Just about every play, he's got about 5 to 10 yards behind the defender.
They'll roll the pocket. Thomas throws incomplete, and he was looking for Kyle Moore. A lot of mustard on that one, too.
Yeah.
So the Huskies, like they'll be forced to punt this one away. This is a nice high punt, and it will be returned by Jackson. Tries to make a man miss. Still on his feet. Now they're going to blow the play dead.
Did it look like he went down to you? It kind of looked like he caught the hand there. Either way, he's down now.
Well, the side judge came in and blew the whistle, so he must have seen his knee go down. And the Huskies really have to have a stop here, or this one's going to get out of hand. First down and 10 Rockets. Cup's going to give an inside handoff. That's Howard, and he is bent over backwards. Nothing doing there. It was Houston, not Howard.
Jason Williams, 53 got in there, along with about half the other team.
Jason Williams with the stop. Second down and 10 for Gardendale.
Cups will roll the pocket. Going to get a little pressure. He's going to try to turn it up and run. And he's going to have about 4 yards before he's brought down.
The quarterback keeper, number 12, Zach Cups, bringing down for the Huskies, number 28, Josh Lipscomb.
And we'll take a heat timeout. 5:38 left to go in the first half.
Timeout for the water break.
We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Husky Television.
Massey and Stotzer are a proud sponsor of the Hewitt Trustful Huskies.
One thing I've noticed on their offense so far, Zach Cups rolls to his left a lot, which he's a right-handed quarterback. You don't see that very much.
No.
He's fairly effective with it so far.
3rd down and 5. Cups back to throw. This is going to be an inside screen pass. Short of his first down, it looks like. He'll depend on the spot. Yeah, he's going to be a little bit short of his first down, it looks like to me.
They're going to measure, but I think you're right. I think he's probably about half the length of the football short, maybe even closer than that.
And they'll bring the chain gang out. And he is going to be a good foot short of the first down. And we'll see what Gardendale decides to do here with a 21-7 lead.
I wouldn't be surprised to see them bring the offense and try a hard snap. I think they have at least one timeout, if not 2 left. We've been caught offsides a couple times tonight earlier.
Well, they may try the hard count. I would be shocked if they ran a play here on 4th and a foot from their own 34-yard line. Try their hard count. It's going to signal in another play here. And they will burn a timeout. So Gardendale will take their second timeout of the first half. And
good patience by the D-line there.
And we'll keep it right here for the moment, Mark. So the Huskies needed to stand defensively there. They got one. Really doing some good things tonight, but a lot of mistakes in the penalty area, some missed tackles, things that you'd expect to see somewhat in the first week, a little bit more than average tonight.
Right, and so far early on, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, we're kind of getting beat at the line. Last year, 5-16, but a lot of games we were in there on the line. A lot smaller team, you mentioned the speed. A lot smaller team, a lot more speed. But right now, we're losing that battle in the trenches. I might do a quick snap here.
Interesting to see what they're going to do. And they come out in their heavy set, and they will go for it and have their first down. That's a heck of a gamble.
Yeah, it was.
And they do it and pick it up. With under 5 minutes now left to go.
When you're looking at getting a foot, and what do you think about average 20, 30 pounds per person up front? At least they're outweighing us. That foot push is not too tough to get.
To me, a heck of a gamble, though, on your own 33-yard line. They will go heavy again. Inside handoff, little room to run, a spin move, and Tay's going to bring him down after a gain of about 8. They'll take their heavy set out now. Second down and 2 now for Gardendale. That's just a power I formation. Line up and go get them. So as the clock's ticking down here to halftime, Huskies defense needs to come up with a stop. Inside give, another big hole, and Tay's gonna have to bring him down again. Across midfield and inside the Husky 45-yard line. Oh, it's Daquan Houston again. funny snap here, option play. Gonna try to get outside, and is he not down? Devin Reed's going, I thought I had him tackled, but Houston kept his feet. Pick up about 6 on that play.
By gaining 6 yards, it'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Nice run, giving me Michael Dyer flashbacks. So 2nd down and 4 now for Gardendale, as they are in Husky territory again. Cups, inside reverse play. Nice play that time. Nick Jackson on the stop for the Huskies. A nice play that time.
Nice stop. And right now, Gardendale is just lining up and saying, we're going to run it and they'll stop us.
3rd down and 4 coming up. Gardendale a little slow getting the play in.
Watch 6 at the top of the screen.
They will roll the pocket. Looking to throw, nobody open, and he's going to take off and run and have his first down and a lot more. He'll get out of bounds at about the 22-yard line.
12, Zach Cuts on the quarterback keeper, making the stop for the Huskies, number 9, Jarrett Nelson.
So Cups hasn't done a lot with his arm tonight, but he's hurt us with his legs.
15 yards, it gives the Rockets a first down. They'll put it 1st and 10.
And he was looking Dick's way. I don't think that was the play all the way. Once he was covered up, he decided to tuck it and run, and very successful that time.
Looks like they're going to have motion on that play. The whole left side of the line moved. The right side of the line stayed still.
Oh, a false start against the Rockets.
Huskies subbing pretty liberally here, as they have got to have some worn-out guys because they've been out there a lot in this first half. Back to throw, got a man wide open. He's going to take it down inside the 20 to about the 14-yard line. Irwin on the reception. McElwain gets to him and makes the stop. 2nd and 3 coming up for Gardendale. We're under 2 minutes now to go in the first half. They'll go heavy set again, inside handoff, and he looks like he's going to be close to his first down.
Taking the handoff for the Rockets, number 6, Juan Jackson.
That was Jackson. He will have his first down.
Taking 3 yards, good for Rockets, first down.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They can make a first down.
From the Husky 12-yard line.
Looks like they have to get inside the 2 here for a first down.
And stop here would be huge. We don't want to go in down 3 touchdowns.
Heavy set again. They're going to give inside, and this time Jackson's got very little room to run. He'll pick up a couple.
Handoff is number 6, Juan Jackson, making the stop for the Huskies, number 33, Nicholas Jackson.
Nicholas Jackson again on the stop.
2nd and 8.
2nd and 8, and we are under a minute now to go in the first half. Gardendale taking their time here. Heavy set again. Try to draw the Huskies off sides. He's going to throw it up high and up and
too far, I believe.
out of bounds.
Yeah.
Pass intended for number 1, Austin.
Looking for his big receiver Hicks, but he was a couple yards out of bounds.
Jarrett Nelson.
So we got a 3rd down now and about 8 to go for a first down with 30 seconds left. Gardendale does have a timeout remaining. Cups back to throw. He's going to float one, incomplete. so 25 seconds left to go in the first half, and we'll see Gardendale's going to send out their field goal unit. Rayburn will attempt the field goal. It's going to be about a 28-yarder. And he's shown plenty of leg on kickoffs. We'll see how accurate he is here. It is up, and it is good. 20 seconds left to go in the first half. Gardendale extends their lead to 24-7. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Husky Television.
Trussville Area Chamber of Commerce is a proud sponsor of the Hewitt-Trussville Huskies.
All right, 19 seconds left to go here. Gardendale with their fake kickoff move again. Rayburn will tee it up, and he will squib this one. Street's going to pick this one up and field it at about the 7. Got a little room to run. Looking for a block. Hit by his own man there.
His own player there. Number 53, Jason Williams, ran right into him.
Huskies will put in play first and 10 from their own 30-yard line.
So 10 seconds left to go. And what do you do here?
Noah's been getting deep all night. Why not just loft one up? I don't know that it could hurt that much, but we'll see.
Thomas will give an inside handoff. Kyle Moore will not get out of bounds, and that's most likely going to end the first half. Coming up at halftime, we'll have the Husky marching band and some more commentary from Mark and myself. Your halftime score, Gardendale 24, Husky 7.
Trussville Vision Care is a proud sponsor of the Hewitt-Trussville Huskies.
And now, we present the Hewitt-Trussville Marching Husky Band.
Bryant Bank is a proud sponsor of the Hewitt Trustful Huskies.
All right, getting ready to start the second half here, Mark. Heard some interesting stats. One of the most interesting ones, I'll let you go ahead and tell everybody.
Total plays offensively, 41 for them, 23 for us. Not what you want to see in a hurry up.
No, it's exactly the opposite of what we want to have happen. We want to be the ones running 80, 90 plays a game, not the opposition. But we talked about this. One of the dangers in the hurry-up no huddle offense, if you go 3 and out, your defense is going to spend a lot of time on the field, and Hewitt's defense has been on the field an awful lot in the first half, and that kind of reflects the score. The offense has not been helping the defense out really very much at all. We had the pick 6 to start the game, got us behind, and now the defense has been out on the field in the entire first half.
Right.
What do the Huskies have to do in the second half to get back in this thing?
You mentioned they've been out there a long time. That last drive, Zach, I think was about 7 minutes. Only a field goal, but it took the rest of the time off the clock. One thing to do is maybe test them deep. We've mentioned that we've got receivers getting behind them. Had a pass to play to Kyle Moore that was the touchdown for the Huskies. Also on defense, something up front. We've got to get a push on that defensive line we have not gotten tonight.
Well, it looks to me like the Huskies really need to press and make Zach Cupps beat him over the top, because he has not shown tonight that he can complete a pass down the field. He's completed some short stuff,
right,
but he has not hit anything beyond 5-8 yards tonight. So that's what the Huskies really have to do to get back in this thing. Gardendale's going to have the ball to start the second half, and the Huskies have to have a stop. We'll be back with the opening second half kick in just a couple of moments. This is Husky Television.
Complete Cleaners is a proud sponsor of the Hewitt Trustful Huskies.
All right, just about ready to get the second half underway here at Jack Wood Stadium. Huskies trailing 24-7. And what we need right here, Mark, is a 3 and out and get the ball back for the offense.
3 and out would be exactly what we need, Zach. Get that defense back off the field and get our offense on the field some.
TJ booms it deep, taken at about the goal line, and he'll step in the end zone, and Gardendale will start from their own 20. Right. The Husky defense has played pretty well tonight when they're fresh.
They have, and we talked about it a little bit. Getting pushed around a little up front, but played pretty well. You know, their Gardendale's one of their touchdown drives. I can't remember which one, Zach, was penalty ridden by us and kept them on the drive.
They will give inside. That was Houston. Jalen Williams comes up and makes another tackle. He's definitely the leading tackler tonight for the Huskies. Gardendale up quickly. Cup will send a man in motion. Give inside, that's Houston again, and he is locked up and tackled.
A couple Huskies there, 46 Tanner Harwell and 3 Devin Reed.
Reed comes flying up to make the tackle. 3rd down and 5 now for the Rockets. See if the Huskies can get off the field here.
See if Cubs rolls to his left again. That's been their 3rd down play.
Didn't jump in the neutral zone. Inside give, and he'll have his 1st down and more. Yeah. Up to about the 34-yard line. Nothing fancy there.
Nothing fancy, just blow it open a big hole and straight up the gut.
Cup up to the line of scrimmage again. 1st down from the Gardendale 35-yard line. This time he's back to throw. Plenty of time. He'll let one fly. Intercepted.
Is that Deontay out there in the corner?
Deontay comes flying up from his free safety spot.
Big play by Deontay. That's what we need right there. Get some energy back in the team. Get the offense back on the field. And you mentioned, let's test Cups. Let's make him throw it downfield. And got a little bit of air under that one. Gave Deontay room to get in there and pick it off.
He had a receiver open, but he floated the ball, and Deontay came up and made the play. Huskies in business from their own 49-yard line. Let's see if they can capitalize and get back in this thing. Thomas back to throw. He's going to run. Thomas, a lot of room to run. He's down inside the 35 to the 30-yard line. Zach Thomas.
Thomas on the quarterback keeper, play good for 20 yards and a Husky first down.
Huskies will move quickly. Inside handoff, that Street, he's got a lot of room to run. Spins for about 7 yards before his forward progress is stopped.
Nice big hole right there on the right side of the line.
Rockets, number 10, James Washington. Play gain 7 yards, it'll bring up a second down and 3.
Thomas will keep himself this time, not much there, as he'll be stopped, looks like, for about a 1-yard loss.
Thomas on the quarterback keeper.
That was just a quarterback power play,
Making the stop for the Rockets, number 18.
but not a lot there for him.
Play loses 1 yard, it'll bring up third down and 4.
3rd and 4 for the Huskies. Thomas is going to draw him off
That'll give
sides.
us first down.
Well,
That's nice of the D-line for Gardendale to pass back
yeah,
one there.
turnabout's fair play. They still owe us a couple more of those.
They owe us a couple, but we don't even know what they were.
So first down for the Huskies.
First and 10 from the Rockets, 20-yard line.
So just a smidge outside the red zone. Thomas will work with an empty backfield. He'll send a man in motion, and they will hand to him, trying to find a lane. He does. There he goes, and he's gone.
Devin Reed, 21-yard run.
Devin Reed, touchdown Huskies, and they're right back in this thing.
Less than 3 minutes, and we got to stop and the touchdown. Perfect.
The quick strike from Devin Reed. It's about a 5-play drive, all running plays. And McGettigan to cut it to 10. It's up, and it's good. 9:09 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Gardendale 24, Huskies 14. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Husky Television.
Energy Systems Southeast LLC is a proud sponsor of the Hewitt Trustful Huskies.
TJ will tee it up for the Huskies. So the defense forces a turnover and the offense cashes it in. Now we'll see if we can come up with another stop. McGettigan, a high hanger.
That one will be returned.
It's going to be taken by Jackson at about the 5. Good coverage. Jackson to about the 21. They're going to get a face mask to tack it on.
I think so.
Taking the kickoff for the Rockets, number 6, Juan Jackson. Making the stop with the Husky, number 22, Sam Kahey. And number 32, Nick Campbell. Penalty flags on the play.
So better field position for Gardendale. They'll start from the 35 now, actually about the 37.
Rockets will put in play first and 10 from their own 38-yard line.
Cup will hand off. Actually, he's going to keep this time and throw out in the flat to a wide open receiver. And he'll have about 7 yards.
Pass complete to number 5, Dylan Oliver. Defending on the play, number 2, Deontay Wilson.
Deontay Wilson with another tackle, but not before he gains 8 yards.
Second and 1.
We'll call it second and a long 1 here. Deontay will get a breather. They'll send Cal Moore out into the free safety spot. They will send their man in motion and fake the give. Inside run this time, and I don't know if he got his first down or
I
not.
don't think he got the first. Jalen Williams wrapped him up. Short of the first down.
Jalen Williams, They're going to give him a good spot on that, and it looks like he's going to have his. Nope, they're going to say he's short. Better spot than I thought he should have gotten.
Yeah, I didn't think he made it back to the line.
They gave him half a yard, but I didn't see it. So here comes the heavy set again for Gardendale. They'll send all their big guys in there, and they will hand off to Jackson, and he is going to stutter step and have his first down. Good penetration
really
that time
good
by the
penetration
Huskies.
there. Nice move by one Jackson to make that stutter step. He still only picked up about 2 or 3 yards. Good pressure.
It's a first down. They'll play first and 10 from their own 49.5-yard line.
So Gardendale will pick up a first down. They are just shy of the 50-yard line here. It's 7:25 to go in the third quarter. Cup will hand off, and he's going to slip and fall that time. That was Houston. He tripped up. Looked like he tripped up on Cup's feet.
Yes.
So that's going to be no gain.
No gain on the play. It'll bring up second down and 10.
So second down and 10 coming up here.
Watch Hicks to the top of the screen. He's got a little bit of cushion up there.
They will get inside, and nothing doing that time for Mr. Houston. Brought down by Bailey McElwain leading the way.
Number 3, Houston, making the stop for the Huskies. Number 57, Cole Parks. And number 72, Glenn Horsley.
So third down and 10 for the Huskies. Let's see if they dial up a little pressure here. They've gotten to the quarterback a few times tonight. Hard count, and they will get a man jumping off sides. So the third and 10 becomes an easier third and 5.
Encroachment is the call against the Huskies. So we're up third and 5.
The way Gardendale's run the ball, that kind of puts them into a run or pass down, whereas third and 10, we were thinking all the way pass.
Single coverage up top. This time Cup will keep it. He'll have his first down and plenty more. And the Huskies shoot themselves in the foot again with a penalty, and Gardendale still driving. And they will go quickly this time. They will give to Houston. Breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage, and he'll go for about 7 yards. And that'll bring us to the Heat timeout. McElwain and Harwell combined on that stop. And with the Heat timeout, we'll take a quick break. Huskies trail 24-14 with 5:54 to go in the third quarter.
Faith Community Fellowship is a proud sponsor of the Hewitt Trustful Huskies.
All right, back here, second down and 3 for Gardendale. Cubs will throw this time. He's going to swing it out, receiver screen. And it's going to be close to his first down.
I think he's just a little bit short. Good play there by Jalen Williams, make him cut back into the Husky defenders.
Austin Hicks on the reception, so we got a 3rd and 1 here. Gardendale will line up with trips receivers. Big play on defense for the Huskies right here. They'll send a man in motion. Cut back to throw, another screen pass. Williams has got it, and he spins, and
that was Tanner Harwell holding on to him.
I don't know if he got to his first down or not.
I don't think he did.
Pushed out of bounds. No, he's not going to have his first down.
Might have lost yards on that.
See where the spot is.
Tanner Harwell got the jersey, was able to hold
Fourth
on to him
down.
until the rest of the Huskies got there to make the play.
And Gardendale sitting in their heavies. They're going to be going for it. They lost 2 yards on that play. Big play coming up right here for the Husky defense. And watch for the hard count. And they're going to throw. Man wide open in the flat. And looks like he's going to be short of his first down. He is short of his first down. He stepped out of bounds, short of the first down, it looks like. And the Huskies will take over.
He was pretty open too, Zach. All he had to do was stay in bounds and it's an easy first down.
Really a good play call by Gardendale. They had the guy wide open. He just couldn't keep his feet in bounds.
Yeah, I thought for sure with their bigs in there, they're going straight up the middle on that one.
All right, let's see if the Huskies offense can stay consistent here with 4:57 to go in the third quarter. They'll send Street in motion. They will fake to Street. It's Zach Thomas up the middle. Thomas with some room to run. Thomas across the 50, 45, 40. It's a foot race. He will be brought down inside the 20. Zach Thomas.
About a 44-yard run there by Zach Thomas.
Thomas up to the line quickly. And they will give to Street this time. Around the corner, Street cuts it back. Inside the 10 to the 5, he's gone. Touchdown, Huskies.
2 plays, about almost 64 yards, 60 to 64 yards, both runs.
The big run by Zach Thomas followed up with another good run by Street. And the Huskies poised to cut this thing to 3 points, pending the TJ McGettigan extra point. It is up, it is good. 4:33 left to go in the third quarter. Gardendale 24, Huskies 21. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Husky Television.
So since this hurry up, no huddle thing is working out so good at Auburn and Hewitt-Trussville, Dr. Steele decided to come up with his own eye care version.
How's that going right now?
So I figured since this Malzahn offense thing works so well, why not put it in our office?
So you're not taking this Malzahn coffee thing a little too far, are you?
What do you mean? Do we move more rapidly? Absolutely. Am I drinking too much coffee and chewing too much double bubble? Maybe. Guys, what are you doing? We don't huddle.
Is it innovative? Maybe. Unorthodox? Yeah. But sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out, I guess.
So how long do you think this will last?
Till the end of football season.
Boo! TJ McGettigan will tee it up again. This one he booms deep and into the end zone. That's a touchback. Gardendale will start from their own 20-yard line. Well, Mark, new life for the Huskies here.
2 quick touchdowns. We still have 4:33 to go in the third quarter. So, two good defensive stops. Last time helped out with the guy running out of bounds there, but then again we helped them with the penalties to extend the drive. So let's see if we can get a nice penalty-free drive here and stop.
Little run pass option here. Swing it out, and he is going nowhere. Elliot McElwain comes flying up from his safety position to make the tackle.
Bailey McElwain's brother. I believe he's a sophomore. I tell you what, Zach, he's a good running back too. Saw him play last year when he was in 8th. Is he a freshman or?
What do we got here?
Yeah, he's a freshman.
Well, the Huskies ran to the sideline for a moment. Now they bring everybody back out. All right, we'll put it back in play here. 2nd down and 10 for Gardendale. Hard count, nobody budging this time. Cut back to throw, big rush. It's a screen pass. Nice move. Gonna go backwards though. He's only gonna have about 10 yards. Austin Hicks ran about 50 yards to gain 10, but he will have his first down.
Now I can see how he was the leading receiver last year, Zach. Good hands and after the catch, very explosive.
They will press Austin Hicks at the top of the screen. This is an option play. Cup keeps, and he's got some room to run, and he's tripped up after a gain of about 5-6 yards. Bailey McElwain will bring him down. 2nd and 5 for Gardendale. He'll roll the pocket, throw, and he's going to have his man. That's Hicks wide open, and he'll have another first down. Oh, I apologize, incomplete.
I thought he had it. Must have been out of bounds.
Godbold in coverage for the Huskies, and Hicks couldn't hang on. Looked like a good throw from Cup that time, but he just couldn't hold it.
He made sure no one else was getting that one. He zipped it in there.
3rd and 5, big play here for the Huskies. Gardendale will try the hard count again, and who can blame him? Cup back to throw. He's going to sling it out, incomplete. And the Huskies defense holds again.
And I'll tell you what, Godbolt was close to that one on the interception there.
Bailey McElwain was all over that one along with Dalton Meadows. And Gardendale, for the first time tonight, I believe,
I was wondering who the punter
unit
was, and it's Austin Hicks, their leading receiver.
Hicks will punt. And he will punt it away. Meadows will field this one on the run at the 25, trying to get behind his wall. Is that not a horse collar? I guess not. The Huskies will take over from the 32-yard line with a chance to take the lead here. And I tell you what, at halftime, we wouldn't have been saying that.
No, not at all. Two really quick, explosive drives on the ground. Let's see what they dial up here. Kyle Moore's in the backfield along with Zach Thomas.
Thomas on the keeper all the way to try to get to the corner. He'll have about 3 yards. And that's just a straight power play. Kyle Moore leading the way as a blocker.
That's one thing with Kyle in the backfield. You see, used as a blocker, used as a receiver more so than a runner.
Street in the backfield. They will hand to him. He's got some room to run. Ooh. Oh, runs into his own man.
Running diggy there.
Street will have his first down. And the Huskies will go quickly. Thomas will pitch to Street. Tries to turn upfield. He does. Street's got about 5 yards before he's knocked down there.
Devin Reed's coming off the field. Needing a little break. That's one thing about playing both ways.
And he will get a break as Dalton Meadows will spell him. Thomas will motion a man into the backfield. Thomas is going to keep this time. Hole up the middle, and Thomas will take it up close to another first down. And he will have his first down.
He got the first down. I tell you what, good vision by Zach to spot that hole and just go straight through it.
Street back in the backfield with Thomas. Hard count.
Wondering if Devin Reed's cramping up. He's over here trying to stretch out on the sidelines.
Swing it out. He's got a man. Oh, right into a.
Grayson Cash there on the reception, but ran right into the defender.
Couldn't quite get outside there. So that play is not going to gain a thing there. He might actually have lost a yard. Actually, they'll give him a 2-yard gain. Officials took just a moment to spot the ball. Huskies back up quickly. Trips to the bottom of your screen. They'll swing it out to Kyle Moore, trying to get a block. He does. Moore makes the man miss. He's very close.
Looks like he's about a yard short.
Down.
Yep.
And he took a pretty hard lick there. And he's a little slow to get up.
Number 20, Demetrius King, and number 7, Justin Fillmore.
Kyle was shot right to the side of the head. Tough sledding for him. Huskies about a yard short of a first down here. And Moore will make his way to the sidelines. He looks like he's going to be okay.
Like a 7 yards, that'll bring up 3rd down and 1.
3rd down and 1. And Huskies in 4-down territory here, Mark?
With TJ's foot and only down 3, I don't know. I don't think so. It'd be about a 50-yarder right here, though.
Oh, and a fumbled ball. And
yeah, I think now you're in 4 down.
So now we're looking at 4th and 5.
Making the sack in the backfield, number 96.
Yeah, it'd be about a 52-yard field goal if we tried it from here.
It's too far out, and the Huskies aren't even thinking about it. They're going for this all the way. And they're going to let the quarter
less
come
than
to
5,
a close.
we might. Yeah, I think you're right. I was going to say less than 5 yards, we might see a hard count, but you're right.
So we will go to the 4th. Rockets leading 24-21. Big 4th down coming up. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Husky Television.
At Bryant Bank, we focus on you. You'll never have to worry about being just another number in the system. When you're a member of the Bryant Bank family, our Bryant Bankers will work to understand who you are, where you want to go, and how we can help you to get there. We're big believers in developing relationships with our customers, and we value friendships we make along the way. Bryant Bank provides unbeatable service and legendary results. Bryant Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
All right, we will start the 4th quarter with probably the biggest play of the game thus far, a 4th and 4 for the Huskies.
Might see a squib here, too. Oh, no.
A bad snap, and Thomas falls. My goodness. We got a penalty flag on the play, however. Let's hold off. It may not be a turnover on downs. They may have blown the play dead. Yep, it's going to be a dead ball foul. So now,
good part about that, we get it replayed, but now it's 4th and 9 instead of 4.
Well, I'd much rather them have the ball on their own 2 or 3 yard line versus the 40. So the Huskies will most likely be. So 4th and 10 now.
And the way Zach was moving on that play, it makes you wonder if he was just going to back up and pooch it.
They're asking for a clock reset on the dead ball penalty. So no time should have run off the clock. They will reset it in 12 minutes, and the Huskies now. And they're going to still go for this play. Got a man. He's got his first down. Devin Reed. Wow.
Big play. Big play.
And Devin's going to be down again, cramping up.
I'm kind of surprised that really that's the only case we've seen tonight with the cramps as hot as it was at the beginning of the game.
Well, your fluid goes away, and all of a sudden you start to cramp up. And that's what's happening with Devin right now. After a super catch, and I thought we were going to punt that ball away.
Gardendale did too, I tell you. And that maybe that's one good thing about having the quarterback doing the pooch punting also is they were looking for the punt.
Devin Reed gets a nice hand as he heads off the field. Still trying to make his way off. He's moving pretty slowly.
Moving slow and walking on the hills with those straight up in the air.
And if you've ever had cramps, it's one of the worst things in the world to have. And once they start, it's really hard to get them to stop unless you can get the fluid in you. Huskies up to the line of scrimmage. Thomas on the keeper. There's a penalty on the play. I'll blow this one dead. False start on the Huskies, looks like. So back the Huskies up 5 yards.
You don't get too many beneficial penalties, Zach, but I tell you that the one a minute ago on 4th down where Zach slipped, gave us an extra shot there, even though it went against us.
Thomas will fake the give to Kyle Moore. He's going to run, looking to throw, got a man open, tipped.
I think the
and
second
caught.
person caught it.
Caught.
I couldn't tell. Dalton Meadows.
Dalton Meadows looked like it was tipped.
Yeah, Grayson Cash is right there, and I thought it was intended for him.
Grayson Cash tips the ball, and Dalton Meadows comes down with it. A great catch, and it's going to be good for about a 10, 11-yard gain. Huskies go quickly. Inside give to Street. He's got some room, cuts it up.
A nice move.
He'll have his first down, breaks a tackle. Inside the 10. They will mark him out of bounds right at the 10, call it the 9-yard line.
Play good for a Husky first down.
First and goal Huskies from the 9.
We knew what Zach Thomas could do watching him last year. Dalton Meadows played in some games along with Kyle Moore. But I tell you what, seeing Street tonight, he's really
played
impressed
well
me.
tonight. Another procedure penalty is going to be called on the Huskies. And Tim Floyd is beside himself on the sideline.
Cause illegal procedure against the Huskies.
I imagine there's going to be a lot of laps run on Labor Day, Zach.
Yeah. A lot of up downs come Monday, I'm afraid. Thomas will keep, breaks a tackle. He's back to about the 10-yard line. So it's going to bring up second down and goal to go from the 10.
Number 16, Andrew Freeman. They gain 4 yards. It'll be second and goal from the 10.
Thomas with Street in the backfield. They'll send Moore in motion. They will throw. Thomas is going to take off and run. He's going to be brought down at about the 7. It'll bring up third and goal.
Thomas on the quarterback keeper. Brought down by number 57.
Looked like he had Kyle Moore open for a second.
They gain 2 yards. It'll be third and goal from the 8.
Third and goal for the Huskies from the 8-yard line. They will send Moore in motion again. Back to throw. He will throw to Moore. He's got him off.
He had
off
him.
the hands.
Throws a little bit
He had
high.
him wide
little bit
open
high.
on the wheel route. Threw it a little behind him.
For number 20, Kyle Moore falls incomplete.
And the Huskies will send out T.J. McGettigan for the field goal to tie.
Jarrett Nelson's the holder.
Nelson will hold. Good snap, good place, and it's up
kick.
and it's good, and we are tied with 9:48 left to go in this one. 24-24. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Husky Television.
Imagine your life without power. Imagine compromising the safety and security of your family. Now imagine having a reliable source for virtually uninterrupted power with an automatic Generac Power Systems generator from Energy Systems Southeast. When the power goes out, life can go on. For more information, contact Energy Systems Southeast, the industrial distribution center for Generac generators.
McGettigan will tee it up from the 40, and he will boom this one high and deep and not returnable. And Gardendale will start from their own 20-yard line.
Play first and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Huskies defense played well here so far in the second half.
17 unanswered by Gardendale to close out the first half. 17 unanswered by the Huskies to start the second half. Defense has been a big part of it. And they
What
should be fresh.
Should be a pretty fresh Husky defense now against Gardendale. And Cup will have Houston in the backfield. They'll send a man in motion. They will give inside, and he is not going
Jalen
anywhere.
Williams again. Jalen Williams is playing a heck of a game.
Laying the wood. No
Nick
gain
Jackson
on that
in there
play.
also, number 33.
Cup will give inside again. And again, not much there for Houston.
Making the stop for the Huskies, number 57, Cole Parks.
Cole Parks, the nose tackle.
Yards, it'll bring up 3rd down and 8.
3rd and 8 now, and a passing down for Gardendale as we are under the 9-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. And they will change the play. Cup, back to throw, looks to throw, incomplete. And a 3 and out for Gardendale.
And that Gardendale defense has been on the field a lot the second half.
Jarrett Nelson defending on that play. Very well covered. And now the Huskies stand to get pretty good field position here as Dalton Meadows drops back at about his 42-yard line. Hicks in punt formation. High, short kick, and they will say get away from it. It's going to take a Gardendale roll, and it will stop at about the 46-yard line, where the Huskies will take over. Husky crowd showing their appreciation for the defense. And it's amazing what you can do when you cut out your penalties.
It is, absolutely. Jalen Williams playing lights out tonight on the inside.
Pretty good linebacker core, really, for the Huskies with.
And Young, he's a junior as well as McElwain, a junior.
Street will get the handoff. He's got a little room to run. He'll have about 6 yards.
Number 5, Jerry Street. Making the tackle for the Rockets, number 7, Justin Fillmore. Making 5 yards, it'll bring up 2nd down and 5.
Street this time, going to get him in the backfield. We'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll be about all.
Jerry Street. Making the tackle for the Rockets, number 15, Stephen Crowder. No gain on the
Stephen
play.
Crowder had good penetration on that play. 3rd down and 5 for the Huskies. Gardendale looks like they're dialing up some pressure here. Option play.
Oh, big
Thomas
hole
with a
for Zach
move,
Thomas.
and he'll have his 1st down inside the 40-yard line down to the 35. And Zach Thomas looked like he was shot out of a cannon.
He sure did.
Husky 1st down.
Thomas will motion Street into the backfield, and Thomas, high snap, is going to try to make something out of nothing, and he'll have a yard or two.
Thomas on the quarterback keeper, brought down by number 7, Justin Fillmore. Gain 1 yard, it'll bring up 2nd down and 9.
6:54 left to go in this one. And the Huskies taking a little bit of time here. Back to throw, looking for somebody, nobody open. He's going to take off and run, and he'll get thrown down at about the 35-yard line.
Down in the backfield by number 7, Justin Fillmore.
Looks like
1 yard, it'll bring up 3rd down and 10.
Dalton Meadows will come hobbling off the field there. And Gardendale will take a timeout here.
Gardendale.
So Mark, with a 3rd down and 10,
Fans would like to say a special thank you to the following sponsor.
what do you dial up here?
Barbecue.
6 minutes left to go in this one.
I have a feeling we're going to be seeing some Zach Thomas either on the run or pass. Maybe roll him out, give him the option. Play earlier on the 4th and 10 with Devin going across the middle was very effective.
And are we in TJ field goal range at this point?
We're close.
Tuskegee of Trustful and Trustful Pediatric Dentistry, PC, Dr. Thomas Massey Willingham.
Right now sitting on about a 52-yarder. 5 yards, gets it under 50. They might try it. His long last year, I think, was 42. Year before, he had, I believe, a 47 or 49.
Passing down here, back to throw. Here comes the blitz. Thomas trying to get away, and he's going to lose some yardage. And that's going to bring up a 4th and long for the Huskies here.
Thomas on quarterback keeper. Brought down by number 7, Justin.
They brought a delayed blitz right up the middle and chased Thomas out. And they are going to go for this again. Thomas to throw deep. Got a man.
Flag on the play. We got interference down here.
Got interference, but who's it going to be on?
I just looked up and I saw, I believe that's.
They may get us pushing off here.
I saw Josiah stumble, so I'm not sure if it was because he pushed off or
we'll see what the call is here.
Kyle Moore's signal defensive holding.
Let's see what the.
If so, that's only about a 5-yarder, isn't it?
It doesn't come with an automatic first down if it's defensive holding. Pass interference against
no.
Huskies.
Wow.
That penalty will be declined.
Pass interference against the Huskies. Gardendale will decline and take over 1st and 10.
Wow.
From their own 38. Correction, 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard. Timeout for the water break.
So we will take a heat timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. So Gardendale will take over from their own 39-yard line with just under 6 minutes left to go in this one. Cup will take and give on the stretch play, and he is going to lose 2 yards. .24 for the Huskies making the stop. Mac Foley makes the stop. First time we've called his name tonight. Makes a nice play. He lost 5 yards on that play. And Cup is back to throw. Got to get a little pressure and going to break a tackle and throw this one away. So 3rd and long for Gardendale.
Glenn Horsley was right there and almost grabbed him for a sack.
Third and 15 for Gardendale. Big stop here for the Huskies to get the ball back. And they got a good opportunity to win this thing late. Cup back to throw. Getting a little pressure up the middle.
Yes,
They're going to get him from behind.
Jason Williams.
Oh, he flips the ball to a lineman. Don't know if.
Got a pitch to a big guy there. I don't know if he pitched it or if Jason hit him hard and jarred it loose.
I'm a little surprised. That looked like he was trying to pitch that ball. And a lineman comes up with it. It didn't look like a fumble to me. It looked like a pitch.
Zach,
in any case, it's 4th and 20.
I'd be curious to see the second half stats for the offense of Gardendale. I bet they're close to 0.
Now, they have not done much. They had one drive initially, to start the third quarter, and after that, it's been nada.
-9 on this drive.
A good one. Fair catch called and made at the 35-yard line.
I think that's Jarrett Nelson. Shoestring catch there.
We saw Dalton Meadows go off earlier holding his hamstring, so we haven't seen him since. Let's hope he's okay. All right. Field goal wins it for the Huskies. 4:23 left to go. They'll start from their own 35. Thomas will send a man in motion. Street will get the carry. He's got a little room to run. Street will have about 6 yards. And the Huskies, of course, will go quickly. Street's had a nice game tonight.
Very nice. Very effective with the slashes on the inside.
Thomas on the keeper. Gets turned back up. Going to get up close to his first down, but he'll be a little bit short. It'll bring up 3rd and 2 here.
Very well could see that play again right here on 3rd and 2.
And they will. It's Thomas. He'll have a first down and more. Breaks a tackle. Still on his feet, and he's all the way inside the Gardendale 40. .323 to go and counting. Huskies in Gardendale territory now at the 39. Thomas, high snap. Street's going to get to the outside. Going to try to make the corner. He will. He's inside the 30 where he stood up and wrapped up there. Pretty close to another first down.
You mentioned Dalton Meadows going out a few minutes ago. He's back in, blocking on the outside right there. Good to see him back in the game.
Official timeout. There's an injured Gardendale player. All right, we'll put it back in play. 2nd down and about 1 for the Huskies from the 29-yard line. Zach Thomas will have Street in the backfield with him. He'll walk up a linebacker. Thomas will keep. He'll have an easy first down and more, and he's inside the 20. Husky first down here.
Design quarterback run. Zach spotted the hole and just shot right through it.
Thomas will send Meadows in motion. Give inside to Street. He's got some room. Looking for a block. He's going to get down with his helmet coming off. They'll blow the play dead.
Taking the handoff for the Huskies, number 5, Jerry Street. Making the stop for the Rockets, number 15, Steven Crowder.
Street's gain will be about 7 yards. And the clock will run here as we are just about to the 2-minute mark. Well within field goal range for Mr. McGettigan. Huskies got the play clock down inside 5 here. They will get it off. Thomas will keep it all the way. Thomas is going to take it in for the score. Huskies lead it. That's a nice drive by the Huskies. And amazingly, really, what a different second half it's been.
Absolutely. That's one thing last year that we couldn't do. A lot of times we'd get the lead and we couldn't hold on to it, couldn't close out the game, but a lot of grit by this team.
Extra points blocked. Let's hope that doesn't come back to bite us. 1:45 left to go in this one. Huskies lead it 30-24.
Your score with a minute 45.
All right, 1:45 left to go here from Jack Wood Stadium. Huskies have come all the way back from 17 down at halftime, and they lead 30-24. Crowd's on their feet, and they will throw a flag. I don't understand what they've done here.
Talking at halftime, and I did not know this rule, but apparently the only person that can go behind 5 yards behind the ball is our kicker. So some of our kickoff return coverage players are getting behind the 5-yard mark, and that's what's causing those penalties. I'd never heard of that rule.
I'd never heard of that rule either. McGettigan will kick. He'll kick it high and short. Taking it about the 10. Room to run. And he fumbles the ball.
We got it.
Huskies recover.
Jalen Williams, the defensive star of the game for the Huskies, has the ball.
But it looks like the Huskies have it. Huskies ball. Unbelievable.
We've said Jalen Williams' name all night on defense, and he comes up with a big play on special teams right there with the recovery.
Wow. Jackson looked like he was headed for pay dirt and just dropped the ball. So we may see some no huddle here, but I doubt we see hurry up.
Yes, indeed. How many timeouts does Gardendale have? They have either one or two.
They have two timeouts left, I believe. And this is Zach Thomas on the keeper. Thomas with some room to run. Thomas has a first down as he goes inside the 30.
We got a flag. It might be a hold. We might be coming back on that one.
The Huskies with a hold. They will. So bring this one back. So now we got a first down and 20. But the clock ticks here. As we are just about under a minute, the Huskies will take their time. There's 10 seconds left on the play clock. Thomas will run it all the way down and then snap it. And I bet we see Thomas running the ball here. He'll just get down. Second down. All right. Second down and a country mile here, but time's more of the issue. It will hand off, and there's a penalty on the play. Looks like it'll be another penalty against the Huskies. And they'll decline this one, it looks like. With 47 seconds left. Thomas will send a man in motion. He's going to keep it, going to make a move. And he's going to get up to about the 50, well short of the first down. But Gardendale cannot stop the clock. And they haven't reset it
started
yet.
the play clock
They
yet.
will now reset
We're about to take it down to
clock.
about 20.
There's going to be about 10 seconds left on the clock if the Huskies take a delay of game
Oh, yeah,
here.
10. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And they will stand and wait. Huskies will call a timeout here. We'll keep it right here. There's 10 seconds left in this one. And basically now you just punt the ball away.
Out of bounds, hopefully.
And you're guessing that Gardendale will be sending everybody back this punt.
And you mentioned, Zach, early on, this stadium was packed. And looking around right now, it's still pretty packed. The ones that aren't on the in the stands are walking the track right now. The crowd has stuck around.
Our producer, Jason Bradley, mentioning to us this is the first time in 3 years. Is that right? 3? Since the Huskies have won their opening game. Now, their opening game opponents had a lot to do with that.
Clay Chalkville.
Play Clay Chalkville every year. Thomas will stand back and wait. And the Huskies will burn another timeout. Interesting. Coach Floyd, I think, wanted to see if they were going to put a man deep or if they were going to go for the all-out block. Wisely done, so the Huskies will take another timeout and talk this thing over one more time. Well, I'm sure Coach Floyd would tell you he's probably not pleased with the way they played tonight, but he's probably pleased with the way they fought tonight.
Yeah, and they didn't give up. They showed true grit and stuck in the game. A lot of costly penalties tonight. I'm sure that's one thing he's going to hammer on them.
A lot of penalties, a costly turnover to begin the game. Huskies in punt formation. There is a man deep. Snap is bobbled and punted away all the way back and taken at the 10.
This is the game.
Jackson, that's a block in the back that they will call, and that's the ball game. Another block in the back. And that's going to do it. We'll see what the penalty is. Two flags on this play. Husky bench comes running out, and the band's playing. But it looks like we're going to have a block in the back and another block in the back, and that's going to be that. Block in the back, declined, and that's the ball game. So we'll be back to wrap this thing up in 30 seconds. Huskies win their opener. The Tim Floyd era begins with a 30-24 win over Gardendale. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Husky Television.
Faith Community Fellowship is a proud sponsor of the Hewitt-Trussville Huskies.
All right, Mark, here to wrap things up. Huskies win at 30-24. Your thoughts?
Grit. The team showed grit tonight. They hung in there. They battled. A lot of mistakes early, as we talked about during the game, but in the end, pulled the victory out with, 23 unanswered points to end the game.
Fantastic turnaround for the Huskies. We were sitting around here at halftime looking at each other like this is not looking too good. The Huskies come back, battle all the way back with 23 unanswered points. We missed the PAT. Great job by Zach Thomas tonight. We saw a new running back in Street. Looks like the running back of the future.
Very impressive.
A couple of really good-looking linebackers for the Huskies as well. Things are looking up around here.
Great. Game ball for you. Who would you give it to?
I'd probably have to say Zach Thomas.
I would agree with you. I'd also say on the defensive side, Jalen Williams, fantastic game. Came up with a fumble recovery at the end of the game to seal it.
Made a lot of key tackles. Big hitter, that young man. All the linebackers really hitting hard. Huskies go next week, travel to Tuscaloosa to take on Tuscaloosa County. It'll be a region matchup. We're going to get our first taste of the region of death. We'll see how the Huskies handle that. We'll be back with you. For producer Jason Bradley, my man Mark Wright, I'm Zach Steele saying good night, everybody.